Alright, here's my trusty straightaway. I wish I had a park or something with a longer distance, but this is the best I can do here. Let's see what speed I can get up here. Look both ways, make sure I don't hit a car or a cat. Gave me 47 miles per hour. This is bone stock. I haven't made one adjustment to it. I have not changed gearing. I have not changed suspension. I haven't done, this is literally out of the box and run one time at the baseball field. Let me try it again, see if I can get any higher, and if not, then I'll do some jumping and just some handling. Look both ways. Full speed, full speed, full speed. Let's see what that did for us. 47. Looks like my top speed here is going to be 47. I could do this all day and probably squeeze another mile per hour out of it, or one less. So I'm going to go with 47, which is awesome. So back to some other testing. Alright, now I'm going to do my typical, if you've seen all my other videos, do my typical kind of just speed up and turn and maybe slide around a little bit. So here we go. The tires, let's see, what temperature is about 58 degrees. The compound is a little bit stiff, but even when I'm sliding around out here, it's really predictable. Cornering, you know how much it's going to slide. So, like even there, it's kind of a drift turn, almost like a rally style turn. Gotta say, this handles a lot like the Python. Just really hugs the ground, and I freaking love that. Pretty much with all my trucks and stuff, I usually try to lower them as much as I can. For me, it just, you know, having to go roll it back over after a traction roll is such a pain. And I can't get this to traction roll. I couldn't even get it to traction roll in tall grass, so certainly not going to happen out here. I don't usually buy different tires for my trucks, but this is one that I'd like to have maybe 2 or 3 different sets depending on the conditions I'm going to be driving in. Just seems like a great platform for, you know, experimenting with ride heights and different tires. And I'm not going to switch the gearing. I really like it at this speed, and it's manageable. It never feels out of control. Even with the stuck transmitter, it just feels really great. This is going to sound like an infomercial because I'm going to, you know, I don't know how many bad things I can possibly say about it. I'm going to wrap it up inside, showing you some of the, you know, some of the parts up close. But for now, let's finish up out here. Can't tell if it's bottoming out when it hits the pavement, but it is a heavy vehicle, so I don't know if it's bottoming out or that's just the sound of several pounds landing. the tires are nice and big, so it really, you can control it pretty well with throttle and brake while it's in the air. Show off. Anyway, I can't tell you how much I like this car. I love it. It even looks great. God, really excited about this one, and I'm excited for any of you that decide to order it. So I'll wrap it up inside, but thanks for watching. Alright guys, back inside. I don't know really much else, what else to say. I just really like this car. From my initial testing with my son, we had popped the wing right off, but after I inspected it, the holes didn't look enlarged or anything, so it really just screwed it back on, and you know, it's on there pretty well, so no issue there. The specs, you guys probably know them already. It's a 150 amp ESC. I don't know what the kV on the motor is, but I don't know what that really matters if you've seen the performance and how fast it goes. Under the hood, looks great. The servo is set. Again, I didn't look at the specs, but it feels fast. It feels strong. Even on dirt and grass, when I turn the wheel, it still moves. A lot of weaker servos won't do that, especially with a big car with big tires like this. The shocks are really sweet and easily adjustable without doing anything crazy. The caps are protected. It's aluminum chassis. I mean, this is stuff you guys probably already know from looking at the product page. The tires, like I said, well, now that I've run them, they're a little bit softer, but they were never an issue. It has a nice amount of slide when I need it, and enough grip to do what I need it to do. As far as the battery straps, they were a little bit long, so I cut one just so I could. Otherwise, it was just this piece was going this way, and this piece was too long that way. So I cut this one, and now this is what I tighten it with. I am using what are these called? There's this company called RCG, so I've never used their batteries before, but a friend of mine recommended them to me, so I figured I'd give them a try. Anyway, these in particular are 3S 5200 milliamp batteries, and they're actually smaller than the 5000 milliamp batteries that I'd gotten from Hobby King a while ago. They fit really easily in here. Of course, this thing adjusts up and down. There's no issue width-wise with these batteries. I haven't pushed it to the limit to see how much runtime I get with them, but they seem great. Quite a bit of punch. They gave you the option of having the XT90 on there, which matches up straight with the Talion out of the box, and is probably now my new favorite connector. I think I'm going to revisit my, Gen.1 Typhon, and I'm going to replace the Deans that I have on there with these things. They're real nice. They're real easy to solder on if you need to solder them. Surprisingly, the Talion itself comes with two female XT90 connector. So if you have batteries that have a different connector, you can just go ahead and solder those ones on, or you can make yourself an adapter. But I don't know. I want to say something bad about this truck, because that's kind of what I like to point out in my reviews. I'm sure some guys that are, real hardcore, maybe racers or guys that just like to throw a little hate on something just for the sake of doing it, I'm sure they'll find something that they can gripe about. But me personally, I absolutely love this thing. This has now made its way into my top 5 vehicles. It's definitely one that's going to come out with me when, the times I do go out and bash, or, go to an open field or something like that. It's not too big for my neighborhood either. As you saw, I was driving around my parking lot. But yeah, if you want full speed, you definitely want to go somewhere with a lot more open space. But that does it, This is a great truck, truggy, whatever you want to call it. Of course, it's falls under the Hobbyco umbrella, so you can buy it at Tower Hobbies, which is the best place to buy stuff like this, because the Arrma line of products, you actually can use the coupon codes, and that always knocks a few bucks off, and not just $5, it knocks, $45 off, or whatever that happens to be this month or next month. But highly recommend it. I've seen other reviews giving this a B plus, or whatever. In my book, and like I said, I consider myself, a little bit more hardcore in terms of not thumbs upping every single thing that I review. But this one is awesome. I really love it. So stay tuned for upcoming reviews, and please subscribe. It really helps. As I've stated on my Facebook page, I will never ask you guys for money, so keep your money in your pocket or spend it somewhere and buy yourself something nice. And heck, you could even review it yourself and submit it to me, and I'll post it on our site. So that said, take it easy, take care, and I'll see you next time.